And I got one thing left.
Starting to see from the very, very top players.
I saw it go down.
Closing out these games and being in these final situations it's kind of a term. It's not really something we refer to a lot, but it's a no build skill. It's when you're out of builds, you don't have all that utility, and you're just stuck to your raw gun skill, movement, and what's on the map around you. And there's very few players who are able to kind of separate themselves and put themselves in a category where it's like, hey, you play really well in this circumstance. Stretch is 110% one of them. I would say Mongraal is another one who you can put in.
Mongraal, yeah.
Out of build.
I should have wear the Dynamo.
There's a guy named Not Builds who's playing today, so maybe he is the
Sweat skin.
entire game strategy and plan. I hope that he brings that to fray.
Did I get that? I didn't get that.
But who knows?
Guys, as we get ready to hop into these games, I mean, what do you think we can expect? Now, out of EU, it was a long time. We thought it was all set, and then Tayson shows up, drops this massive game in Game 5, and then holds on. Do you guys think we could see that in NA East just based on the way they played? Do you think we're going to see a little bit of a change-up? Maybe someone comes out and then just, you know, leaves everyone in the dust? What do you guys think? Sun, I'll start with you.
So we kind of talked about how the pacing of a 6-game tournament plays out. After the first game, who's able to really separate themselves? Or is it a couple players who got 5 and 6 eliminations and then someone was able to convert? Then you really can kind of tell the shape of the game, or the shape of the tournament itself after games number 2 and 3. And in Europe in particular, while we saw that there was a little bit of a lead, it was never more than 4 eliminations until Tayson capitalized. So what that means, in my opinion, is we're waiting for somebody to put a stamp on this tournament and then seeing how everyone else reacts. And I think NA East is ripe for that, particularly because it doesn't feel like there's been a definitive favorite to really step up to the plate and say, like, this is my region and I can drop that 10, 11, 12-point victory when it matters.
There is no definitive favorite, I agree with that, but I feel like there's still...
Where's the C emote, bro?
You guys notice on the map, at the bottom side, there's these mountains. In the middle, it's natural low ground, and near the top, there's a lot of water. For NA East, I think it's the zones, and what zones we see repeated throughout these 6 games. There are certain players that are very good at winning out natural low ground consistently, like Calculator, right? DDG Cal. But there's other players, too, when the zones
boring.
With the stretch, he's very good at taking games back to back to back, depending on where the map is going on their drop spot. If the Shockwave launcher is a little bit better when it comes to mountains versus natural low ground. So for NA East, I think it'll depend on where these end games actually end up ending.
Okay, alright, we'll have to see how things go. Let's take a look at some of the winners from the past. Now, kind of add to this, and, you know, kind of tie all of these things together. We've also seen those mythic weapons play a very big role in some of this. And over in OCE, we had the winner, Jinxie Fishy, holding down
watch this.
75 points, boys. I mean, Sundown, this is massive.
Boys.
On over there to see Fram number 1, 47 points in the story. In Asia was the 3-way tie at the top that got broken, not by victory royales, but the average eliminations with Fram just barely edging over the top, just showing how close that region really was. Then over to Middle East, you have Cash Cup Warrior, aka ASMR Spire Frog, picking that one up there. 62 points, the victory royale, 15 eliminations, an average placement just outside the top 20.
Yeah, I'm going to say that he needs to change his name to FNCS.
Oh, you can't go for me.
Really good run for him over there on the Middle East.
That laugh.
For these 3 regions, it was really, really close on all ends the whole time through, but we've been talking
But it's alright, it's alright. That's cool. It was just random. That's why I said.
Game 5 and holds things up near the top. I think it was a 12 elimination finish that he had overall, and it was absolutely insane what he pulled off.
Guys, guess what time it is? Time to start things off here in NA East. So for now, let's send it over to our flight captains. Monster D Phase.
Bruh, move. Damn.
Prep us for our descent onto the island.
Thank you so very much, Zeke, and here we have it. It's all come down to this. It's the FNCS Grand Finals. Game number 1's just about to be underway. Monster D-Face here, Aussie Antics. I am so excited for the games that are going to unfold. The roster is ridiculous.
It is absolutely stacked, and we're not going to hold it back any longer. We're going to jump straight into Game 1 of the NA East FNCS Solo Grand Finals. Monster, just how excited are you for this one?
Absolutely. I'm at peak. I'm at the pinnacle here, and it's the battle bus that is underway. And take a look. Here's the nice spread across the map. How your players are spreading across. Now, let's keep in mind, guys, after all is said and done, one player is going to take home that Axe of Champion. Only one player in the region will be able to wield it. And I'm already noticing that P-God over in Holly Hedges has someone contest, and I love that the camera shot was panning this way because this is going to be one of the most exciting players, one of the most exciting early gauge engagements that we are going to want to follow right now. How is P-God going to be able to perform today? Are we going to get the P-God that is going to go crazy every single game and carry it through? Or are we going to get the P-God that has to clutch up towards the tail ends to pick up the big points? That's going to be the name of the game for P-God today. But today, he is contested here by Chimp.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. He did so well in the qualifiers when he was contested, and yesterday when he wasn't, he did well but didn't do as well. So I'm not too worried for him here. When we're talking about Storm Surge, talking about these insanely stacked lobbies, sometimes being contested isn't so bad if you're someone as good as P-God at closing it out, which he starts off with a really nice 46 tag, waiting behind that bush. He knows this drop spot so well. He's had it on lockdown for weeks upon weeks. Gets the crash pad in. This is someone who has won a qualifying week from home. If you are just tuning in, you haven't been following NA East, so this is a very big engagement off the bat. If P-God goes down here, it would be a large upset to kick off NA East, and that's why we love NA East so much, Monster. It is always, every single fight is so important.
And you're noticing those chug splashes go off here, so P-God knows the player is already healed back up from the distance that he started. He's going to land a big charge pump shot to kick this off. It's going to go in his favor. Now looking for the control of the walls. And you have to think the enemy he's fighting is probably running out of builds here. This has been a bit drawn out for early game engagement. And yes, another big follow-up. Can he get one more? Oof, that was way closer than what it needed to be. But P-God with a single point to kick off the competition.
Yeah, it just shows the confidence. You love to see this out of P-God coming out game one. Not
would you rather try hard and have every skin?
He engaged, but you knew he backed himself to win that one, and P-God putting himself on the board very early, and maybe that drop of play might even change. It might not go Holly Hedges next game. We'll have to see as Avery gets into a fight.
Or like
down near the rig, down on the south side near Slurpy Swamps, gets
being that every time.
Takes him down. Heater falling here to Avery, 1 point on the board as well. So we've already seen two of the
Like finals every time and being
pretty stacked. We're getting the action.
And get like money and stuff.
Yeah, Avery has just been outside the top 10 on the week-to-week qualifiers, his best being 11th throughout the course of the competition.
Roast kid.
So, you want to keep your eye out on that. Maybe hasn't been at the top, but could be knocking on that door. We'll see. Spike, on the other hand.
Get out of here, Fate Recon, bruh. View your profile, kid. View your profile. Let's view your profile. Donut. Whoa. Oh. Bruh.
Swinging in the favor.
Oh, chill, no sway. Get out of here. Bruh. I don't like this. I mean, it's satisfying, but like I don't like it. I don't like this, and I do not like this, and I do not like this. Only the second style is good. But besides this, oh, I want this definitely. I'm getting this, hopefully. Bruh. Bruh. Let's land here, bro. No, I'm gonna go play. I'm probably gonna die off spawn. So much people. Just gonna hop in the Lambo real quick. Get out of here. Bro! No, you better not, dude. See? You kidding me? You're so garbage. You're not good, kid. Lagging anyway, so what?
What up, Aiden?
Yo, what up?
Idiot, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. Where's Layla? Layla. Wait, hold on.
Who's the default?
Oh, that's my bow account.
Oh.
Yeah, my tia got a phone and she gave me the thing a long time ago. Fuck.
You wanna do some creative? Bro, wait, I don't wanna play Team Rumble. Bruh.